Yeah, so I was saying that if you're going to network out there, you need to understand the business itself. That is why I brought in these two questions first, and I put a price on them because I know this is where you have most of the challenge. You need to understand the business before you go out there. If you join today and you start recruiting tomorrow, you're going to have a challenge. What are you going to tell these people to join? You cannot even give them the orientation. So first study the business. Get deep into it. Understand all the corners of this business. Not all of them, but at least 80%. You know the basics of this business. That can at least let someone join this business. Before we used to, I know this language, at least I can ask for water somewhere. I cannot sleep hungry if I know this language. So we used to know those funny words. And even in the language, you ask for water, you ask for, those are the things you should learn. At least know these basics. So that if you go out there, you can easily convince people to join this business. Very easily. So in that way, Brenda, I was not convinced with this campaign of yours. So you need to work on it. So you need to understand what the business is all about and how it works. And the benefits. This takes me back to Robert. Robert, I asked you a question that if I want to invest 5,000, you have convinced me very well. And I said, okay, I'm going to invest 5,000. What is my daily income with this robot? This robot does not give daily income. This robot gives profits. So it's only after selling that it will pay me. Even if you have 10,000 and the coin has not reached the target, it will not sell. Even if you have $1 million, the coin has not reached the target, it has not sold, you will not get the profit. Until the robot sells, that is when you get the profit. It can take 2 days. We have seen this happen. People float for a week without any money. So how come you have 5,000 and you are assured of a daily profit? This should be in your fingertips. Because they will ask you, most of the people ask those questions. How much do I get daily? Simple. This robot only pays you profits. It doesn't give dividends, doesn't give shares, no. It gives profits. After it sells, you get the profit. Profit percentage of what you invested in that coin, that's it. If you put $100, you get, what is the profit for $100? 2% of $100, that is $2. 1,000, that is it. 10,000. So be specific, know the business, know the profit ratios. So like that, Brenda and Robert, you did not grab this money. It was going to come to your wallet. So if you're going to campaign, who do you start with? How do you start? Who do you start with in your campaign? One, we all have families. Don't look any further. Most of us now, some of you have fathers who are almost your, if you work together, they say, this is your brother, which means they are eligible to join this business. They still understand what's going on in the world. The mothers, you go to club and the mother is with the daughter. So these are, they can still, you can recruit your mother, let him come in the business. Brothers and sisters, grandfather may be a bit old, but the uncles and aunties, these are people you should start with. These are people you should start with. And remember, if you start with these people, it will be easy for you to expand because you can easily coordinate them. Senga, this, Senga, Koja, you call these people, they are just on your fingertips. You can easily access them. So start with these people. Don't look outside. First look in your family. Who is eligible? Who can join? How can he join? Let them come on board. After those people, then you can go to you have contacts. Our phones have many people. Look at this number one here. They are there. Your boss is there. Workmate. So scroll your phone. Check your contacts, all in those in your phone. You will see people there. You may contact. Send them a message. See their feedback. Even if they don't get back to you, it's okay. But you've done your job. You've at least tested them. So this is very, very important. Before you start moving out door to door, these are the things you should understand and start with. As you study how the business works, you're behind recruiting these people within your family and your phone. You have not moved out of your house. No. You're inside the house, you're sending message to your uncles and families, and you're reading about the business. You're studying about the business. You're turning the Zoom training. So you're building the system slowly by slowly. So give them a month. Check your families, what they are doing. As you're studying the business, you'll see the results. Then you can go to your social groups, contact your social platforms. You can advert from there. Some of you have the WhatsApp, the Facebook, the Telegram, the TikTok. Send a message to the groups. You have groups in the churches, you have groups in sports groups, you have clubs, all these groups. Send them a message, because some of us are shy to meet people by face. If you send a message, probably she will call you back. Hey, what this you send me? Is it a wrong message or what? No, I mean this message. I want you to join this business. Okay. When can we link up? You never know. He may give an appointment, and by the time you meet this person, he's a member. He's your downliner. So don't be shy to anyone. Yeah, if you're shy, send a message. Let the message work, talk for you. So look into your groups. We have family groups. Chikache Mamba, Chikache Abagundi. So those groups are there. Throw the message there. If they don't respond, every day post your results. There. So one by one will start to come up. That what is this guy posting every day in our group? We are saying money. What? Must be making some money. So they start coming back to you. Yeah, I show you posted. What is it? So they pick interest. They will not come easily just like that. No, you must do something. Okay. So another thing, you can go on site. That is, if you're exhausted with the other thing, family members, and you can go on site. Go to carbons. These guys have money. Their money is there. They don't know even where to spend it. Talk to them. Just make sure you get 2 of them. Just 2 from that carbon. There are over 1,000 in each carbon. Just get 2. The rest, leave it to them. You will see the group growing very fast. Some of you go to hotels, guest house. Those people who work in the hotels, they cherish the life of their guests. I wish I could also go for a vacation. I wish I'd also be like this guy. Share with them the business. You can go to a hotel for a night, even if you don't want to sleep there. Your target is to get on the beach side of the hotel, the swimming pool side of the hotel. Get some guests there, talk to them. You never know. 1 or 2 may come up. Come on, marketplaces. These are places of massive people. People are there. If you go to buy something in the market, don't just buy. Buy from someone you think can join your business as well. Buy from him and leave him the message. He will come back to you. Okay. You came to me in the market, and what's the business all about? You never know. So be specific on buying things. Don't just buy from anywhere. No, buy from someone with a reason. I'm buying from him, but I'm targeting him. Buy today, tomorrow, the other day, he will join. This is my customer. He will join. Make him your customer. Mosques and churches, these are places of worship, but all these places have groups, church choirs, whatever. No, you can also easily convince these people slowly by slowly. If we remember, that is, some of us don't like these places. We go there on Christmas and on Eid. So it will be very hard for us to go there. But if you're a regular person who goes in the mosque and the church, then you have members there who can listen to what you're telling them. And remember, if you go to the church and the mosque every day, there will be trust that this person is our church member, is our mosque member. So they trust you because you have faith. You cannot put them into something bad. You get the point? You can even tell the church to have an account of their own. So the church will develop an account of its own. Whatever they collect a check, they deposit on the account for OQ. Someone trade, and then he will trade this money. Period. Then others, we go to the gym, sauna, nightclubs, schools. Some of you are teachers. Convince those teachers, headmasters. You can have a school account. Just bring up something to the business. It will come up. So you need to think outside the box. How can I grow this account? How can I generate more people? How can I bring people in my network? So this is how we network. Anything is okay. Whatever you feel can reach out to people is okay. You're not committing any crime. Out of that 100, the 10 or 9 may enter. But That's okay. That's very fine. So individual sporting, identify and contact that person you think may join your network business. Those who believe in you and trust in you. We all have these people. I'll give you an example. Fad Kalule is my downliner. I just told him the business. I didn't explain to him anything. He said, Habibu, let me say, okay, I'm joining tomorrow. He didn't even know what the business was about, but he trusted me, believed in me, and he joined. So there are those people you would think that if I tell him, you're not asking me a lot, he has the ability to join, and he can join. So start with those people, bring them on board. They may promise you, but if you stick 1 month, 2 months, they say, this man is consistent. It must be a good business. He can diversify and give you some attention, and then give you the money. Okay, so don't sit back and relax. That's how we network. So another point is here, help those you think may be better than you in marketing to join. E.g., give back the $30 reward to them as fuel. I'll give an example. Don't be so mean. You may see that someone has an influence. So for example, you have someone who works in the media, someone who has a number of people behind him, more than you. You can help him to join so that he can recruit for you. When he joins, then you can come up with a plan how you can handle this team. So help those people, don't undermine them. If you see someone he can be better than you in marketing or in the number of influence he has, but he cannot join immediately. So help that person to join. If he comes on board, he may recruit for you unknowingly. Some people they talk like radio, they talk like, they have good, they call it kalimi. They can talk and convince. So don't undermine those people. Bring them on board, help them. Because networking is a teamwork. It's not an individual task. No, it's a teamwork. Help him there, help this one there, help this one there, help this one there. We're going to see that in the bottom, how these things work. So those you think can join, I think there's someone making some noise here. I try to unmute all of you. Sorry. Yeah, so don't undermine anyone. If you see someone capable of recruiting and he has a good marketing strategy, but maybe financially not well, you can sacrifice $30, $40, help him to join. For you, I'm going to get this money back because the robot pays you back. It may not be instant, but it will come back to you. So think about that point. Give them half of their price robot and activate. This is what I'm talking about. Someone has the ability to market, but he's not financially not good. But you see he has the interest and he can learn very fast. Support him, help him. Don't think about yourself only. No, I cannot give my $30. No. If you have the ability, help that person to join. You never know what may come out of him or her. Okay? Let the market, let them, sorry, let them market your business and on an agreed number of joiners. Then help them to join. For example, what does this mean? That you can tell this person, I'm going to share my link to 3 people or 4 people, then I'll activate the robot for you. So this person you can teach him about the business and he can recruit for you 3, 4 people. Then give him the robot. Whatever you got from that campaign or him, you can help him activate the robot. You can make some minor deal with this person. Okay? It's not about me, no. Bring people on board. Help them. See how you can move together. Because if you want to get money in networking, you must, I repeat, underline the word must in capital letters and bold. You must work with others. If you feel that you want to take the $30 alone, the maximum you can go is a V2. That one I promise you. So keep posting the profits in your groups. Don't be greedy. This is what I've just talked about. Don't be greedy. So this point is just kiss, don't kill. What does kiss mean? Keep it short and simple. Brenda, this is what I was talking about. Keep the introduction of that person short and simple. Don't kill. Don't keep it long and lengthy. No. So you need to look at those two things. Keep it short and simple. So if you want to convince someone, practice that phrase or those phrases you must convince someone. Practice them. If I meet someone, this is my introduction to this business. Practice it, have it on your fingertips. I think most of you have bought things from electronics. If you go to buy a mobile phone, the way these people talk, within 2 minutes, he has explained you everything about this phone. That is what we call understanding the business. Or a laptop, any device. That is how we should be if you want to win in the networking. It's a 4GB RAM, blah, blah, blah. It wraps up, it's 7-inch screen, back camera. He opens everything. He knows everything where it is. He will show you. Within 2 minutes. Then you start, I don't have the money. You know, it's now your turn to negotiate. But for him, he has done his part. So that's how we should be. Approach this person, within 1 to 2 minutes, you have exposed the business to him. Let him see. So that's the end of the networking section. I think we should interact a bit before we go to the team building. I'll unmute you guys so that you can. Okay. Ask any question, please. Unmute and ask, or tell me what you've learned from the previous slide. Anyone there? Let's chat, guys. I don't want to go alone. I want to know that you all follow.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Madam.
Yes, Leader Habib, me, what I have learned is we don't need to say that I don't have people who are going to join. The people who are to join us, they are just right with us. Definitely. Just right with us. Before we even look for strangers, we have very many people around us. The family members alone. If you start from omukulu w'ekika, owakasolya, owomutuba, your father, your mother, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your nephew, your niece, your cousin, sister, your father-in-law, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law. That is the family alone can make you a V2.
Sure.
And this is something that I saw that people from Malaysia, people from India, we are seeing them going to V6 very fast. That is what these people are doing. One person joins and 20 people within the family join the same day and is a V2 in 2 days.
Exactly.
The challenge we are having we fear telling the people who know us very much, and then we run to strangers faster than the people who are close to us. So for that slide, for me, I know my network starts within my family before I go far. Definitely. To me, that is what I have learned.
Great. Anyone else? Tell us what you've learned.
It's me, Vincent Lungia, Mr. Chizito.
Yes, Vincent.
First and foremost, let me thank you for the presentation. I've learned a lot in that there's no need to rush in this thing. You first need to learn what you are going to do, or which type of people, or which type of, let me say, in business, we say customers. Which type of customers are you going to be with in this business? That's the thing I have learned from this. Yes, thank you very much.
If you rush, if you join today and start campaigning tomorrow, you will get embarrassed. Because why? People don't know what you sell. You don't know what you're telling those people. So they will not join. And in the end, you lose the morale. People are not joining. Why? But it is the problem is you. You don't explain to them what the business is all about. That's great. Anyone else? Before we go to the last part of it. Just learn something. What you've got from that slide. Okay, let's go to the last part of it, and then, but pay more attention on this slide. Okay. So that's the end of the networking, how you should network. Start with your family members, check your WhatsApp, check your Telegrams, check those people who are next to you, do individual sporting, where we hang out from, clubs, bars, gyms, hotels. Those are the areas you should focus on first before you go any other, think about any other place. So that marks the end of the first part of it, and that is networking. Now we are going to see team building. Team building. So team building, as we said, team building is a systematic method of setting up or building up a team under one umbrella for a common goal. But remember, Royal Q already defined for us how we must build our teams from V1 up to V6. So just by looking at the system or the elevation levels of Royal Q, it defined that someone must follow up this system so that it can go up. So in this slide, I'm just showing you, I'm focusing on how, I'm not focusing on how much you're going to earn. No, my focus is on how you're going to build your team. And definitely, if you build your team properly, you get the 100% profits. But I'm not going to the financial part of it. I'm just going to show you the easiest way you can come up with a team. But before you go there, oops, what is my other slide? One second. I think I opened another slide. Sorry for that. I needed this one. Okay. Oops, I messed up my slide. Okay, I'll go like that. We have this system built by Royal Q. Royal Q gave us the system. Look at V3 from V1 up to V6. From this V1, you need 20 people. I'll put it there. Then you come to V2, actually the 20 people are here. So I'm not looking at the financial part of it, but I'm looking at the what? At the number of people that you need. So to go to V2, you need 20 people, at least to be your members with 3 direct links. So what does this mean? It means you here, you have 3 links. 1, 2, 3. These are your 3 links. Those are your 3 links. So the other 17 can be below these other ones. So if you come to V3, you will need 5 people on your direct link, at least 2 to be V2. And you need a team of 100 people. And the rest, as you go down. I messed up my other slide, but I'll show you something. So I have a strategy that I've developed. It's called 3 by 3. I'll just explain it here on this word format. So look properly and focus on this system. I'll just explain it here. Okay. You're here. I'm assuming you're number 1 here. This is you. Are we together? You need 3 people. Give your link to 3 people first, because we have 6 levels of Royal Q. Out of the 6, first make it half. Which means you want to cover 1, 2, 3, these 3 levels. And by level number 3, you need 100 people. So what you do, this is yourself. Give your link to 3 people. First, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Then let these 3 people also bring 3 people with your help. Let them bring 3 people. Even if you're the one who has this person, give it to these people. Don't be greedy. This I'm talking about. Don't be greedy. If you build these 3 people and they build other people also down, which means you already have 3 people below you. If these 3 also bring people, 3 each, By this level, you're going to have 9. But these 9, they are with your support. Even if you get someone here, you're going to agree on who to give these people. For example, you're going to come from here. If you get someone, you give these people also to join, to help them come. So by this time, you have already 12 people. So let these also 3 bring 3, 3. You see that the workload is not much here. By the end of this line, you have 27 people. So how many are those? So this one and these ones will help these ones. Now you have 3 layers. This is layer number 1, layer number 2, layer number 3. By the 4th layer, also this will bring 4, 3, 3. This is called 3 by 3 system. So you will see that by the time you have 5 layers here, you'll be a V3 here with little energy. But the problem is we want the $30. Whenever I bring someone, I want these $30. But if you have 20 people, on your link, 20 people, okay, take all the $30. That is $600. What next? These ones are all independent. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. What is next? That is the end of you. That is only V2. You are there. You cannot go any further. But if you follow the other system that I've just showed you, I'll share the other link. I left it on my laptop at work. I had another last, so that I'll not share this one. I'll share the other one, which is full with the system. Sorry for that. So I'm just explaining it here. If you build that system of 3 by 3, you see that your team will grow so fast with less energy, because you're going to help these people to have you. These are your direct links. This is you.
Games for kids again.
Any
Get
question?
themselves games.
Anthony, please mute yourself.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, if you have these people, this is you. You have 3 people here with your direct link. This is you. This is layer number 2. You have 3 people here. You are going to help these 3 people as they help themselves to bring more 3 people. Are we together? So this is layer number 3. If layer number 3 is covered, you're going to have here 3 people, and you'll be having here 27 people. If all this layer number 4, by end of layer number 4, you'll have around 78 people. If layer number 4 is full with 3 people. So which means you're going to render your support to these people. When these are all 3, so all these people are going to help again these ones. But how do you come to that? You must start from the beginning. You must control this group from A when you start. Make a WhatsApp group with you alone. Bring those 3 people on board. Then you're given your link. Let them come on board. Tell them your plan. That, you know what? I'm going to share with you the people I'm going to bring, but you must also bring. I want 3 people from each of you. Whoever is recruited is going to be added on the group. And also tell them, we want 3 people from you. We are going to help you. So you will know that who's next. I'm bringing someone. On which link is he joining? On this link. On which link? So you have this system with you in your group. So you keep on going down. Going down. Everyone's going to elevate without knowing that I'm on the V2 with less energy. But this thing of fighting alone, you just share your link. What about your downliners? You can spot. HABIBU is active. We boost this guy. This one's active. Of course, some people will die in between there. That's normal. But you can pick up someone else. Because you're building a team of many people, you will not see the one who's dead. I mean, who's not active. You will undermine him. You have 4 on one line. If one dies, not active, leave him. Go to the other, we use the other 3. Because you have a track of them. So this will be so easy for you that, okay, I've got someone joining. Where are we now? We're on this level, level 5. Level 5, who has a few people? This one needs 3. He has already 1. He has 1, needs more 2. Give him this one. Even the other 2 layers, someone will be coming up and throw these people down. Keep throwing them down. Bring them on the WhatsApp. Keep throwing them down. That's how these teams grow. So if you reach a V3, then you can create another 3 team, another 3 layers. That's another 3 legs. Remember, these people have known what to do. So you'll have less energy to do. Then pick up another group of 6. Do the same. Go down. Unless someone has a question. So this is what I'm saying. Select your team. That is the first 3, and the other layer, the other layer. Share with them your plan to build the plan, to build the team. Teach them what is your intention. Tell them this, we are forming this group. This group should not be a signal group. No, it shouldn't be a signal group. It should be basically for team building. You can even turn it to be a club. You hang out together, you make some parties together, you associate together, because this is your club. So to be easy for you to invite other people to join this club, you know where to place them. For you who are already inside, know where to place them. If someone joins, we are giving to this and this and that. You have a system that, like that, will not be greedy. You know that this person who is joining should go under this person, because you have a system that you follow. Okay? Do not be greedy. If you go to level 3, then I know you, if you reach to V3, there will be more 3 or 5 people who are coming to V3 within the next few months or few days, if you follow that system. But what most of us do, we are focusing on the other $30. This is mine. I cannot share it to anyone. But remember, whoever joins, you get $10. You're not losing 30. You get 10. Infinity. It goes down even if there are 10,000 people. You get the $10. But what is the initial? What is the instance of that? If you reach V4, you don't even think about this $20 you've been losing around, because it will come back in a very super fast level or speed. So don't think about this $30 which is they give you now. No, this is just nothing to what you'll get. Madam Harriet, I think you had, when did you last fuel your robot to buy fuel from your pocket?
My dear, I can't remember, because every day I earn direct quantification and team quantification mostly, because for me, the people I have that I recruited direct on my direct link, they are only 5, because my aim was to go to V3 and they are only 5. But I have brought in people more than 30 in the team.
So that is how this thing works. If you feel you're going to eat the $30 alone, then you can only go to V2 and you end there. The best thing is to have a system within your group and elevate them, help them to grow. You will definitely grow. That marks the end of this presentation, unless someone has a question, but let us learn a bit before we close this session. Just unmute yourself and tell us what you've learned, then we call it a day.
May I have a sharing?
Sure.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kalule, and I'm a V1. First of all, I will share my journey. I'm 3 months in the business, and initially, when Leader Habib